Welcome to another video by New Era Tourism. This is part 2 of the Windsor tour. The building that you're looking at here is the Town Hall in Windsor. It was built in 1707 to commemorate Queen Anne. There is a statue of Queen Anne being placed on the building. Underneath there is some writing in Latin. Part of this writing translates to in the 6th year of Her Majesty's reign. In the town hall itself, there is a museum. This is worth visiting. The castle is just round the corner from here, so it didn't take many minutes to get there. We was really looking forward to it. Once through security and finally on at the castle grounds, it was really great to see the 11th century castle. The staff were all very nice, and it was really great to see the excellent views. Everywhere you look, there was just so much to look at. Everybody was given the option of borrowing a free headset and a tour walk around, that what you're looking at now. That was really helpful, to be honest. And also in the same room, you could also upgrade your ticket for the next year. From there, you could either aim towards the apartments or go to St George's Chapel. Today, we was going to the chapel. We was originally going to do both together, but we arrived late the day before, so that's why we split it into 2 days. It felt so surreal coming down here, really did. What was in my head at the time was thinking about all the celebrities and all the occasions that's actually happened here, and of course what the place actually is. The whole thing just completely took me back, hence how quiet I was actually being at the time. If you ever get the chance to come to Windsor Castle, do take that chance. I do definitely recommend it. Everywhere you look, like the structure of the buildings, the windows, just absolutely everything. It's just so fascinating. For a tour around Windsor Castle, I would say allow 2 to 3 hours for the apartments, because there's so much in there to see, and then also another hour and a half, 2 hours for St George's Chapel. There's also the shops. There's 2 to 3 small shops on the actual estate. So you're looking about, you could be here 5 to 6 hours all in all, if you don't want to rush. There's also the changing of the guards as well, on a couple of days of the week. I know they do offer pre-slot time, so check with the website. If you have a year ticket to here, then you and arrive on the day without a pre-slot, then you may have to wait for the next one for a space to go around. So it is better to book a time slot if you can. Don't forget though, as well as the castle, there's also the long walk, which you don't need to do to get to the castle, but that is voluntarily if you want to do it, which is 2.5 miles. And also it's the deer park as well. So there's quite a lot to see, quite a lot to do. There is a separate video with a guard, so please look out for this on my channel. Entrance to the chapel was through the main front door, but because I was in mobility scooter, I actually got to go through the staff entrance, through the staff estate. So this is what the lady was doing, opening the door for me. This is obviously where the transport drives through on the events. And these here are all these staff houses. And in a minute, we're coming to some famous steps. Just wait for the camera to turn round. And there we go. Anybody name anybody who's stood on those steps? Wow. That was so, wow, brilliant being near those. It really, really was. Such a moment. Really, really was such a moment. How many royals have stood on them? And going back out through how many decades? And as for those windows, wow. And those houses, amazing. The lady that took us round, she was absolutely amazing as well. She knew her job really well. So I'd like to thank her for spending time with us. All the staff at Windsor Castle, they were very, very good. They had amazing customer service. And couldn't do enough for us. And all this round here is all to do with staff. They really do look after them. Imagine living on this estate. How wow would that be? And then here's the castle from the outside. Here is the long walk. Measures 2.5 miles. And there's the castle, obviously, from the roadside. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to us.